Was ludzie z tej strony i zapraszam Was do kolejnego odcinka z Avowed. Tym razem będziemy sprawdzać głębie na Tedek. Miejsce, w którego się zastanawiałem, jak mam wejść. Ale dobra.
It did
Łazimy.
not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Bierzemy
Does
zmarnował
this feel
kuleczkę.
like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Będę musiał tu uważać, bo się muszę rozglądać, bo nie zamieszczę się będzie takie w miejscu kroczą.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom. Just a little spark.
Dobra. Znaczy to jest coś z ciekawostki bardziej niż jakieś pewnie główna droga, ale zawsze może coś znajdę. Trochę złomu.
I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow.
Czemu mi
Let's have
się
a closer look at Gal.
zdało, że podkumam jakąś ważną rzecz? No, nie wiem, mniejsza. Dobra, to mamy cały artefakt, to jak wyjdziemy stąd, to lecę artefakt od razu. Z totem. Dobra, lecimy tu.
Let's finish this.
Kolejne takie... Chodź tu, chłoń. Okej. A, to kolumny tylko, dobra.
Not bad for a scholar. Charge it up.
Weź tam na ładu,
Goes
nie
a
chce mi
long
się.
way.
Dobra, dobra. A tu jakieś krzaczki powinny być, albo tu za ścianką. Ta czerwona woda, co mnie chrani. Dobra.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Watch your head. There's a trap right above it.
Szkoda, że skakają. To jest? Szkielet. Dobra, zmieniam tylko broń do miotania na kuleczki, bo mam ich sporo. Siema panowie! Pieśniarz to jest pieśniarz. Zajmuję pieśniarzem. Dobra, już tam dobiję. Jest kapłan. To jest najśmieszniejsze, kapłan może wszystkich po prostu siebie. To jest śmieszne zarówno i dobra.
Who's ready for more?
Gdzie to
Beautiful.
będzie?
Life into death. Think it survived all these years.
It's surprisingly colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before, but I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down.
Świetnie, celnąłem. Gdzie ta?
Just a little spark.
Dobra. O, kaski. Dobra, tu działa, tutaj działa, dobra. Lecimy w dół.
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Jak mnie trochę popieści, to się nic nie stanie. Tak, to jest twoje życie. Kulek. Dobra, mniejsza. Nie będę szukał. Prąd mi kości. 30. Gdzie ta? Pokaż mi, jak to wygląda. A, spoko. Jest zwykły spelek leczniczy.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a
Co
statue.
to jest?
No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it. Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations. We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, have a good run.
Dobra, wiecie co, bo wy jesteście nieodporni na ogień, więc skóra... Mogę tego mięsa nie ruszać, ale tu...
Hey! Over here!
Dobra, wymiana sprzętu. Ty, to ma też jest. Nieważne. Różę ubite. Ty, coś mi blokuje życie.
One to left! Next
Kaj,
one's
jest dobrze,
mine!
na to kaj. To jest taki lekki wybuch, faktycznie. O, Jezus, mać. To jest niektóre moje czasy na tyle potężne, że nie muszę się bardzo nie męczyć. Czuru masz bombę. Wszystkie zastanawiam się, to jest za stworzenie. A, chciałem wziąć umiejętność tego. Naszego koleżki, ale koleżka przecież Mariusz został w obozie. Więc sam muszę szukać.
They're having fun. Ready to make an entrance?
How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it, I'm impressed.
Cywilian. Nie cywilian, szaman. To też chyba cywilian? Nie, flaga.
Right flank!
Brawa. Jak to jest Lilia? Gry to jest Lilia. Lilia, sorry. Powiedział, że największe trudność pokonać, bo wiedziałam, że nie opinie. To jest największe problematyczne dziadostwo. Elektryki już nie ma przeciwnika, tak?
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pit.
Moment, ja sobie muszę zjeść. Dziękuję.
Come, hear us through the Adra.
Jesteś na dole, ale to chyba gdzieś poza Atrą.
Find us.
You take lead.
Nie wiem co ja aktywowałem, ale mniejsza, nie będę narzekał. Aha, jeszcze jedno. O! Gdzie to? Chce ci się?
A little power goes a long way. Charge it up.
Dzięki. O, za przewrócone Atry zawsze. Chętnie. Czyli to będzie droga dalej. Pewnie. Jak to się odblokuje? Dobra.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Co, znów za światem mnie wciągnie? No prawie, że.
You
Oh.
are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We are the heart in the soil, the lungs. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener. steward of life. Sabado.
Co?
None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. Rod, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Ogrodem?
Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it? We offer you gifts any would covet, and you search them for rot? You are our kin, the seed of our soul. We would see you avoid our fate. We would see you survive. Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Ale spoko. Linął na glebie. Kajuś, jesteś tu gdzieś w pobliżu? Albo Gieta? Aha. Ale pomoc?
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids.
Hey, happens to the best of us.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before. though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. Indeed. That will be for you to judge. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Mesiverno anymore? The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Wait. We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel. No. In the distance. They fade now. Was it a dream?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on, there's a way up those stairs.
Dobra, ale powoli sobie będziemy kończyć, wyjdziemy tylko stąd i będziemy
There is
sobie...
such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here, it changes everything.
A hidden god in the Living Lands. Who knew?
Gdzie ja wylazłem?
Oh my god. No!
Andra's depths. This was no accident.
Dobra, wiecie co? Walić, mówię jeszcze. Tam robić zakończenie odcinka.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste. We won't learn anything standing here. I just hope Quilici is all right.
Something's
Dobra.
broken. Doesn't look like the city,
Gonimy.
but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I can't believe this.
A,
All
uratuj
things
przez...
considered, Fior Mesiverno looks undamaged. Surprising, when we
No dawaj,
consider the
zrobiłem
state of
dosyć
our
mocno.
defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
They break, they bind us.
Moment, bo ja tu pójdę, się pogubiłem jak tu zejść. Dobra, walić, idę dalej.
I hope everyone is all right. My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Again and again they strike.
Nie wierzę. Serio? Mogę wyrzucić? Ty! A ja się cały czas męczyłem samemu. Do obozu latałem, nie? Boże, ja do obozów ciągle latałem. A mogę tak rozkręcać. O, masz. Dobra. Dobra, tylko bym się szybko jeszcze na poli. Boję, że mi się energia trochę odzyskała. Boże, tu tylko ciała leżą. Mam nadzieję, że trochę wytrzymali.
I thought you did quite well under the circumstances.
Żyjecie? Chyba żyją.
Good news, envoy.
There's the city. Thank goodness. It's good to see home again. If only for...
Envoy, over here. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him. Good point. I'll just bring the masked warlord who answers to no one in for questioning. That isn't going to happen. We caught this one alive, so any justice we mete out will be on his head. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
No właśnie.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen, I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half. You know I was bluffing, don't you? I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess, so you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, cur. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno. Of course not. Hilgard lacks the spine to make the hard calls. Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book. I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
I can't wait to find out. See you around, Envoy. Thanks again.
A fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
A, czyli wystarczy zrobić nalot na ich obóz.
You did right by us. Thank you, Envoy.
Na ich obóz, rozwalić ich obóz i proszę, mamy achievement z ochroną. Chociaż to są faktycznie fanatycy, więc wolę ich. Gdyby się dało ich rozkręcić.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Stilgarrote before they could cause any serious damage. We're keeping the sentries on high alert, but there's been no sign of a second wave yet. You warned me something like this might happen. At least we had time to brace for it.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
I don't think she knows the meaning of the word. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarrote have declared war on the living lands.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradise. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother has the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
And I want an explanation.
As long as we are Animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. You'll need both to survive the Living Lands, but At least you won't be
Ono
lacking in
nagle się
good
tyle...
judgment.
Don't speak too
tak
soon.
stresowało jak na...
I can promise you a good brain, but it doesn't always come with good judgment. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Have you found your brother? I saw the steel garrote chasing him down.
He's fine. Shaken. Terrified. But fine.
Thank the gods.
Dobra, i wiecie co? Zanim ruszymy tam, to bym chętnie zrobił jedną rzecz. Mianowicie... Zamiast ruszać tu, ruszyłbym najpierw do naszego ambasadora i powiedział, co się stało. Przy okazji też do... żyjący ten Światobrzeg, tak. I także do do tego kartografa z tą mapą, żeby już mieć z głowy. Więc w odcinku sobie dokończymy sobie tylko te wątki. Dobra, najpierw ambasada, bo akurat jest obok. No chyba, że ambasadora nie będzie, ale to wątpię.
I'll keep trying, but there's not much to be done for Fort.
Envoy, an alarming report crossed my desk. One of our agents in Emerald Stair never reported back from his assignment. Well done. Naturally. Fior Merciverno is a problem for Adir, but we have subtler ways of dealing with problems. Some of us do, anyway. Inquisitor Ludwine is not among them. You've done the Empire a great service by carving out one of its many imperfections. I'd call that a job well done. And what a grand part it's been. While you're here, will there be anything else?
Aren't you going to introduce us?
You must be the Animancer I've heard so much about. Every bit as outspoken as your reputation. Ambassador Falshin Heelguard, welcome to our modest embassy.
I wanted to see you for myself. The spider at the center of it all, hiding in his web.
Rest assured, Madame. I'm aware of what happened in Emerald Stair. My job is to prevent hostilities, not to provoke them.
We have nothing more to say to each other.
Envoy, need I remind you that traveling with an Animancer could be hazardous to your life, your very soul.
That's very kind of you.
Have it your way, then. I've spoken my piece. But enough about unpleasant matters. Will there be anything else? The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theories about a certain shipment of herbs. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. And I assume you figured it out as well. Do you object? Shrewd thinking, Envoy. Maybe you should be ambassador. So be it. I can't openly support Juliana's establishment, but I will pass along what funding I can. A rounding error in our books. Feel free to let her know the good news, but do try to keep my name out of it.
Aha, liczyłem, że mogę go pierdylić o to, ale dobra. Przy okazji do Portugala mogę jeszcze załatwić tą sprawę. Moment, ona była w tej dzielnicy, czy w tej następnej? Tej. Tylko po tej stronie. Nie mam ciekawego powiedzenia. Dobra. To jest coś takiego, co nie planowałem zrobić. Chciałem go ochrzanić o to, że nie przypinał zdrowej garoty. A tutaj co się odwala?
You're new around here, aren't you?
Don't think I didn't see what Heelguard sent me today. You really do have a magic touch.
Aha, nic więcej do powiedzenia nie ma. Dobra. Za to sobie podwędzę żarcie. I w tym miejscu sobie zakończymy odcinek. A nie, wróć. Ja muszę jeszcze udać się do Sandy. Więc nie zakończamy, tylko się przenosimy. O. Bo zapomniałem o tym, żeby oddać mu mapę ze szmaragdowych i mam nadzieję, że jeszcze da mi tą drugą dalej.
Claviger Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murdered!
Okej, to jest ten skarb.
You're back! What have you found?
You have our condolences, Master Cartographer. The beauty of Emerald Stair hides the danger at its heart.
Fletcher! Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon. Have you been to the bathhouse? I'm too busy myself, but I'm told it's a taste of old Spirento.
No dobra, to w tym miejscu sobie zakończymy odcinek. I w następnym ruszymy do Trzecia Ogrodu, więc cześć, cześć, i hej!